Donald Trump has been, according to reporting, unhappy with Todd Blanche. He wants Todd Blanche to be more of a pit bull. He wants his, God, it's such a cliche now. He wants his Rory Cohn. Emil Bovee today went after Keith Davidson pretty hard, really dirtied him up, talked about all the stuff that he'd been involved with, this payoff for somebody who was stealing records about Lindsay Lohan's rehab time, talking about his dealings with Hulk Hogan, moments where he was investigated, just putting him into a very seedy world of not even tabloid journalism looks clean in comparison. A seedy world of payoffs for celebrities who don't want information to get out there. And celebrities might even be a friendly term. Some of these characters were aspiring celebrities, put it nicely. How has Emil Bovee done in the expectations of a client like Donald Trump?
Donald Trump is obviously a challenging client. Many clients are challenging. He's probably one of the hardest. I think that Todd Blanche is well known as a very good attorney, but he's a former federal prosecutor. A federal courtroom is a much more gentle, more buttoned up, more decorum courtroom, and is maybe not the performance that Donald Trump is expecting. And as you said, a harder hitting cross-examination from Bovee is maybe what President Trump wants.
Catherine?
And that was hard hitting, but it was completely appropriate, and that's what you want for a cross-examination from a defense attorney. He knew what he was doing. And people on that jury, and you never want to read a juror's mind, they were left with the impression, oh, this guy is a sleazy lawyer. That's the impression. And will that make them, he's not telling the truth? But again, he did not put himself and Donald Trump together. It's him, Mr. Davidson, and Mr. Cohen. Really, him saying, I thought that he meant Trump, is not that it was Trump.
I'm still struck by the need of the prosecution to get somebody who witnessed it or heard it directly from Donald Trump or witnessed him signing the documents and knew that it was an invoice for more than legal services. Who is that person going to be? They had Rona Graff on a little bit earlier, but she was only on for a few minutes.
All she could say was, these two women are in his contacts, and I might have seen Miss Daniels in the waiting room. The charge is, if you're going to go back to it, is falsifying business records. It is not illegal in New York to put false entries in your business records. It becomes illegal if it's done with the intent to defraud, and it becomes a felony with the intent to commit or conceal another crime. So the prosecution has to prove that beyond a reasonable doubt. And so far, we haven't got there yet.
All right, we're going to dive back into the courtroom in a few minutes. Catherine and Adam, stick around.